Hi, this is Gina Lazenby, and I thought I'd do a video blog from where I am in South Island. I'm on a yoga retreat. I've been here for a week and this is really my last day, and I thought I'd share an insight with you from this morning. I'm actually in a place called Anahata, a fantastic yoga retreat. I mean, it's stunningly beautiful, it's fantastic, and I looked at photographs of the countryside and I thought, all great. Yoga, peace and quiet, walking, and so that's why I chose to come here. And what I didn't quite appreciate was that it's a full-on ashram, which is wonderful. I don't know why, it kind of went over my head. So yogic life is a little bit different, and I've made some adjustments this week and really had some interesting moments. It's such a beautiful place. What's interesting is that thank goodness I didn't bring all my jewellery and all my clothes. I actually have divested myself of so much stuff as I've travelled. I've left stuff in Sydney, I've left stuff on the Gold Coast, and now I left half my suitcase in Wellington. And I came here on one of those smaller airlines, so I couldn't, I mean, first of all, they wanted to put me on a flight where I could have no more than 5 kilos. And I said, well, my suitcase weighs 5 kilos without anything in it. Anyway, I whittled down my stuff. I still brought too much. So I really was getting a message that having too much is one of my lessons at the moment. And I arrived here and they put me in a new accommodation. I didn't have any electricity in there. I didn't have a bathroom. I didn't have a toilet. I had to pee in the woods. No hairdryer. No electricity to charge up my computer or my iPhone or my iPad. No telephone service and no broadband. And I was going, yeah, inside. All my modern things taken away from me. It was really good though. I really needed that. So I've adjusted, and actually now in accommodation, a straw bale house behind me, which is fantastic. The place has been wonderful. The food's glorious, simple, tasty food, and the community of people here. There's a group of people who live here, yogis. Amazing. They've been here 16 years. They're off the grid, so they've got solar power. It's been great. So exactly what I needed. What I realised this morning, I thought I'd share an insight. What I realised this morning at the fire ceremony was I'd been looking for peace and quiet, to have kind of those aha insights. And what I did when the weather turned on Sunday, we had 2 or 3 days where you wouldn't put a cat out in the weather. It was so rainy and horrible. I stayed in and I was reading. I got caught up with some wonderful books, Rian Eisler and Deborah Tannen and Power versus Force, and all sorts of great material that some of which I've read before, and I was kind of revisiting. And I realised over this week I filled my head with stuff, other people's ideas and thoughts. I mean, it's wonderful stuff, but I was already full when I came here. And what I haven't done is I haven't emptied, because it's when you empty, then you have more space for more insights and more of your own inner wisdom to come in. And it provides such a rich resource for you to have that inner peace and quiet. And funnily enough, you may have heard it a second ago, but they're drilling and sawing things here because they have a big event at Easter. And so I thought, even in this ashram, in this place of inner peace, I've still got this noise. But that's life, isn't it? There's always going to be some noise. If you can't get peace in an ashram, where can you get it? So you have to build your own inner ashram, and that's what I really got this morning, to stop the intake. I've got 1 day now, and so 1 day where I'm not going to be reading anything, I'm not going to be filling myself up with other ideas. And I've had a chance to monitor my thoughts while I'm here, and so many of them are the same thoughts that I have all the time, and not all of them are great. So where do you get your inner peace? Do you give yourself time and quiet? It's not an easy thing to do. I've struggled in an ashram, so this is really, when I think about it, this is a reprisal of Eat, Pray, Love. I had several weeks of really enjoying myself, having some great food on my journey. And I came here and I've been doing my praying piece, and of course the next stop is Bali, the women's workshop and retreat. So if you're going to be there, look forward to seeing you. It's going to be a great week. And yeah, I just thought I'd give you the message about finding some inner peace and listening to your own inner wisdom. Thanks for listening.